So good evening, here we are at the ScreamFest Film Festival 2011. It is going to be one scary little festival. We have coffins, we have skulls! Ah! Look what we have here. An actor here. Now who are you and what makes you think that you could just pop out of this coffin?
I'm Ace Moreira. I'm one of the producers of Madison County, one of the stars of the film, and I thought that's how we roll at ScreamFest.
And this was one big grand entrance. As you can see, this is going to be a couple of days of fun-filled fright and horror. So I welcome you to ScreamFest. We need to... If you... Yes? Orem Pili? Okay, Director Paranormal Activity. Thank you.
You have 30 seconds, all right?
Okay. Good evening. Here we are at the ScreamFest Film Festival. I have with me Orem Pili, the Director of Paranormal Activity. If you'd like to tell me a little bit about your movie.
Well, Paranormal Activity has already been released and out, so but it debuted here 4 years ago. So that's why this festival, has a very special place in my heart. So it's always cool to come back here and check out the other movies. For the third one, we want to give the fans some of what they've come to expect from the franchise, some of the scares and the same style of the movie, but also introduce a lot of new cool things and different types of scares, and to expand on the mythology that we've introduced in the first two movies. And so far we've been getting really great reviews, and the fans seem to be really excited about it. So we think the fans will be very happy.
From the tunnel, would you like to stay who you are?
I'm Beldelia. I'm an actress in the tunnel.
Hi, I'm Steve Davis. I'm one of the actors and also did the cinematography, the DOP.
I'm Carlo Ledesma. I'm the director of the tunnel.
Enzo Tedeschi, co-writer and co-producer of the film.
Julian Harvey, co-writer and co-producer.
Yeah, this seems like a very big gang of people we have here. Could you guys, one of you would like to tell me a little bit about the movie?
About the film. Well, I guess the real sort of short way is it's a story about a journalism crew sort of chasing a story about a government cover-up, a bit of conspiracy into a series of disused rail tunnels underneath the city of Sydney in Australia. And then, of course, they're down there chasing the story, but the tagline is the story starts chasing.
Sounds very interesting. Where did this idea come from? Okay, I'll talk to you then instead.
Sure. Basically, when we were looking at starting to write, we were trying to find some way we could create that sense of isolation that you need for a horror to work, and found out about these amazing abandoned rail tunnels beneath the city of Sydney, and so it just sort of sprang from there.
So it was a little idea of something abandoned in your hometown maybe that you wanted to expand on. And how long did it take you from this idea to the finished product?
I think we wrote over the course of about a couple of years, and so probably maybe 3 years from beginning to end.
And what are your expectations with the film this evening?
Look, I mean, our expectations, I think, have already been exceeded just by being here, so...
Okay, well, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you guys enjoy the festival. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to get cozy too. Okay, so good evening. Here we are at the ScreamFest Film Festival 2011. As you can see, we're getting all creepy before all the action starts and all the horror movies start. I have managed to grab one of the filmmakers, Jonathan Martin.
Thank you. I'm enjoying this intimate moment we're sharing right now, Jasmina. The candlelight, Scully, coffin. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Most definitely I am, but I really have to concentrate on an evening with my comatose mother.
Yes. Well, that is my film that you just named. I'm not sure if you could see this, but there we go, the poster work. The film is an adventure through horror, so to speak. We could call it maybe the feel-good movie of Halloween. It's a throwback. It's a film that involves a girl house-sitting for a rich couple who happen to have a rotting, decomposing, disgusting, comatose mother living upstairs. And it's a good time to be had. All hell breaks loose, and we enjoy it.
We most certainly do. So I suggest you guys come out and see An Evening with My Comatose Mother, which will be screening tomorrow at 10 in the evening.
Be there.
Be there, or...
Mother will get you. Mother is going to get you good.
And this is no joking thing either.
She's thinking what I'm thinking.
Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Hi, are you the actor in this?
I am, yeah. I'm an actor, and I'm also one of the producers of the film.
Okay, fantastic. And your name again is? Can we just take the name? Ace Marrero?
Ace Marrero, yeah, I like that roll of the R.
Yeah.
Better than I am, and I'm Puerto Rican.
Ah, Venezuelan.
There you go. You will be better than I am.
Okay. Marrero, let me just remember, because I've forgotten again. Marrero, I had it right. Okay. Okay. Okay, good evening. Here we are at ScreamFest. I have with me Ace Marrero of Madison County, which will be premiering here on Monday evening. Would you like to tell me a little bit about the film?
Yeah, sure. Madison County is it's a story of these 5 kids who head out to Madison County in search of this author of a book who and his book details the life of this mythic person, Damien Yule, who ends up being the killer in the movie, and the kids can't find what they're looking for. They can't find the author. The town's not much of a help, and then sort of all hell breaks loose, and we follow their story as they try to survive.
So you are the actor in the movie and also the producer, did you say?
Yeah, that's right. I'm one of the head producers, and I also play Kyle, who's like the overprotective brother of one of the characters in the movie.
Fantastic. And what attracted you to take part in this movie?
To take part in it, actually, a few months prior, we'd shot another movie called Hostile Encounter together, and the gentleman who shot the movie was director of photography was Daniel Dunn, and he came on board and wanted to sort of find money to produce Madison County, and he brought me on board as an actor. But then I also wanted to get my feet wet producing, so I jumped on board to do that.
So this is a new thing that you've gone into producing, and how have you found it so far as a producer?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, I've unofficially been producing little things here and there, and but to have it under this sort of structured setup was pretty fun. I mean, as an actor, you kind of have to produce your career, and market yourself. So a lot of those things just kind of came natural, but it's a big learning curve.
What are your expectations for the premiere on Monday night?
Oh, expectations. We're just so excited. We're really proud of the film, and we've been waiting for a long time to share with the audience. The first time that people are going to see it. It's a world premiere, so we're beyond ecstatic to be here and to be premiering at this venue.
Fantastic. Well, I thank you very much for the interview, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Are you ready? Okay, good evening. Here we are at ScreamFest, and I have with me Danielle Vasanova. Would you like to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Hi, thanks so much for having me. Yeah, I'm really excited here. This is my first time here at ScreamFest, and I'm looking forward to seeing Sector 7 tonight. I actually have a film and a video game in development right now. It's called Shinjuku. It's being done with Yoshitaka Amano, and it's basically where perception meets reality.
Fantastic. Perception meets reality. And where did you come up with this?
I didn't come up with it. I just got cast in it. That's
cast in it. Okay. And what attracted you to being cast in this?
It has a lot of supernatural elements, a lot of things that I really haven't done before. So I'm really excited to be working with it.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you have a good time at the festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, and the video game is being done with N-Space, which is the guys who did Call of Duty. I haven't worked in a lot of horror, but I feel that it's international. I think everybody likes to be scared.
Okay. Yes. Hello. Good evening. How are you? Here I am at ScreamFest with Edgar Nito. His film is Volver. Volver. Would you guys tell me a little bit about the film?
Huh?
Would you guys tell me a little bit about the film?
Yeah, it's a vengeance film, a revenge film. It's like inspiring films like I Spit on Your Grave or Thriller, A Cruel Picture. It's a history of Aurora, a girl who have her first child born deformed and dead, and his husband sent her to be killed. The people in charge to do it wrong, and she had the opportunity to return and live her life first with the vengeance. The film is in Spanish, but we have English subtitles. There's not too much dialogue.
It's more of a seeing film. Okay, fantastic. And what are your expectations for tonight when your film is screened?
Well, I want to see all the movies, and today maybe know some people, make some contacts, and also move the work, the people to see it.
I wish you the best of luck. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So here we are at ScreamFest. I have two representatives from the movie Crawl. Are you the actor, sir, producer, director?
I'm the producer, Ben China.
Okay, and yourself, sir?
I am the writer and director.
Okay, fantastic. Would you like to tell me a little bit about the horror movie?
It's Crawl is a suspense thriller. It's a character-driven suspense thriller, and it's sort of influenced by the works of Alfred Hitchcock and Roman Polanski and David Lynch, even to a certain extent. And it's we shot the film in Australia, and it's it's just a nice little neat suspense thriller that we're pretty proud of. So, yeah.
Okay, is it just suspense, or is there a lot of horror elements in it?
I mean, there's certainly horror elements into it. We're influenced by the horror genre. So I mean, like for all the blood fiends out there and the gore hounds, I'm sure they're going to be pretty satisfied. You know, some nice little shocks in there. But really, at the end of the day, I do like to think it is a suspense film. Yeah.
Fantastic. And where did this idea come from the movie?
What's that, sorry?
Where did this idea come from for the movie?
Oh, that's what we kind of had going for a while. You know, originally we sort of had it set in America, but we decided to convert it, set it in Australia, and it's just an idea that's always been banging around in our brains. And then when Paul sat down and he wrote it, it was fantastic. It's thought we had to bring this project to life.
Okay, and when does your movie premiere at the festival?
It's tomorrow, which is Saturday, 12 p.m.
Okay, and what are you hoping that your the wider public, the audience, see from your film?
Well, we hope they enjoy it. You know, that's the main thing. I hope they can take a lot. You know, it's quite intelligent as well, so it's quite ambiguous. We don't want to speak down to our audience, you know, so we want to treat them with respect, and but hopefully give them a film that's entertaining and they enjoy.
Fantastic. Is this the first festival you've entered this into?
Yeah, this will be our world premiere. So we've got a few other festivals lined up after this, but we're excited to be at ScreamFest. Really are.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Thank you. Have a nice night. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Just going to have a little chat with you.
Please do, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are again at ScreamFest. I'm going to have a little chat with this gentleman here. If you'd like to tell me your name and what brings you to the festival this evening.
My name is Lewis Mandalore, here to support the great event. I had a wonderful film here last year called Frankenstein Syndrome. And we just wrapped another little horror / sci-fi thing called Elwood with my dear friend Ron Perlman. So we're just here to support. We love the event.
Fantastic! I'm glad to hear that. And do you think will be your favourites this year? What kind of horror?
You know, I'm pretty story-driven, so if it's story-driven, I'm pretty happy.
Something with substance, then. Okay, fantastic. And what projects do you have in the pipeline aside from that? Anything else?
Yeah. Just finished a wonderful little action movie with Cuba Gooding Jr. We blew up half a Bucharest. It was awesome. And a few other nice little films, one comedy, etc. So I was an actor. And as far as the producing and directing, my company's got another one in development, which is also a horror movie.
Fantastic. So horror seems to be your genre. It's certainly getting there. Okay, I thank you very much for your time. Have a lovely evening. Okay. Do you want shorter? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hello, guys. How many we have a team? We have a full team? Oh, fantastic. Okay.
And also, can I get a card with you guys?
Yes. Can I just put this here for a minute? Yeah. Okay. Which movie? Is this Vampirica? Is this movie?
Vampirica, yes.
Okay, fantastic. Let me pronounce it. Vampirica. Okay. So, here we are at ScreamFest. I seem to have with me a cast, a crew, everybody from Vampirica. If you guys would like to tell me who you are very briefly and what was your part in the movie?
I'm Creighton James. I play Campbell in Vampirica.
I'm Bonnie Swancianis. I play Emily in Vampirica.
I'm Martin Yurkovic. I play Carmen in Vampirica.
I'm Bruce Ornstein. I directed it.
I'm Gianna LaPera, and I play young Tracy.
Richard Newstead, a producer.
Okay, would you like to tell me a little bit about this movie? Somebody in this crew here?
Martin wrote it, so I think he'd be the best to tell you.
It's about basically a guy named Carmen and his best friend Tracy, and he's a loser basically, and he finds out that in his past life that he was a vampire king, and these two guys go and change him, thinking that he's going to rule and help out and save the vampires from extinction, but Carmen just randomly kills people and has some fun. So.
Where did you come up with such a concept?
I don't know. Like one day I was sitting at a diner with my friends eating, and the idea just popped into my head, and I went home and I wrote it, and 1 month I had my first draft, and that's what came out of me.
And how was the casting process for this movie? Did you want a specific type?
You know, I wanted whatever was meant to be. Basically, I want him and Richard to make the choice. and I'm so happy that they did because they got the perfect two. They look like just like the characters, so I'm just happy that I got them. So.
Okay. Hello. So here I am with John Elfers, the director of Hail Satan.
That is correct. I'm John Michael Elfers, the director of Hail Satan.
Okay, and would you like to tell me a little bit about this very interesting title that you've come up with?
Yeah, it's a super fast, hyper stylized, 6-minute short, get in, get out, and it's about a satanic cult sacrifice gone wrong. If I said anything else, it would give it all away. It's only 6 minutes long.
6 minutes long. So I take it there's action, comedy, horror, and everything packed into 6 minutes.
Absolutely. Like, laughs beginning to end. You'll be laughing all the way through the credits, I swear to God.
Okay, and when does your short screen here?
Say again?
When does your short screen here?
My short screen's here Tuesday night, the 18th at 8 p.m.
Fantastic. And
Also, I gotta tell you, I had my feature finale played here in 2009, and that launched my career as a writer-director, and I'm trying to get my next film, there it is, Kiss Before the Slaughter, off the ground. If you go to kissbeforetheslaughter.com, you can learn more about it. And if you go to hailsatanmovie.com, you can learn more about the short. All right.
fantastic. I think you've done some very good promotion there, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Slate in for the camera.
Sure. Who are you with?
We're with Film Slate magazine. Okay.
Hi, my name is Cheyenne Storm. I'm the writer, director, cinematographer of Singularity.
Can you tell us a little bit about the film?
Sure, it's based off of a feature screenplay that I wrote. It's a 10-minute short starring Robert Joy from CSI New York. Is also in Land of the Dead, Hills Have Eyes, AVPR. And it was basically, I didn't have the money to shoot the feature, so I had to take the money that me and my producer scraped together and boil just a couple of moments in the script down into something that could be shot in my garage. And so we shot a 10-minute film. We got nominated for 10 Maverick Movie Awards. In late 2010, we won for Best Makeup Effects. And right now, we're really excited to be here at ScreamFest. We're hoping to unleash the feature idea on prospective, financiers and producers, and have them take a look at our film and see that that we know what we're doing as filmmakers, that we've got a pretty good grasp of it, and this is what we could do for $2,300. Imagine what we could do with an actual budget.
Awesome, that's very exciting. Now, what's something you'd say that you did in your film that's maybe one of, it sets you apart from the other part?
What we did different, I don't know. I mean, obviously shooting in a garage. Oh, we did our makeup. We used Wuchi. We used Halloween makeup. And we took some liquid latex and sort of built it up from there and painted it and covered it in blood and KY and lit it properly. And most people, I think that's might have been the reason we won the awards we did win, because we spent less than $200 on our makeup for the whole film, and it looks like we spent a fortune. Our makeup guys, Malachi Keller and Jacob Hare, are absolutely fantastic. They deserve the award they won for that film. And that and the sound. We recorded sound in my bedroom. We soundproofed my bedroom and did all the sound design, and it's 5.1 surround sound. When you see the film, you'll think that it was done in Skywalker sound. It's absolutely flooring. The soundtrack just booms, it thunders. There's creepy crawly things moving around behind you and underneath your chair, and it'll really freak you out. Well, what we did is, we just took stock of what we had. We knew we had access to a garage. We knew we had a camera. We knew we had the lenses. I built all the lights from scratch. I had access to talented actors who were willing to come in and do it for free. And so when you've got that, we took stock of that one. Okay, that gives us a budget of X amount. What can we do and still have quality for that low amount? Rather than trying to say, how can I shoot what I want to shoot for that amount of money? How can I adapt what I want to shoot into something that fits my budget?
Cool. Thank you so much. That's great advice.
Thanks.
Cool. Thank you. I'll give you my...
First, I have with me the cast and crew of On Evening with My Comatose Mother. I have with me Mr.
Jonathan Martin. You know my name. Come on now. Let's not pretend. Come on now. We go way back.
Okay, and I think let's just cut to the chase now. How many awards have you won on this movie?
We've won 38.
38 and counting.
Well, hopefully counting. I'm counting up. I'm hoping.
Okay, and how did you find yourself as the mother in the movie? How did you enjoy that role?
I have never had so much fun playing Mrs. Poe. And when I read the script,
it tickled me I know that's sick, right? But so much of it made me laugh. And so I thought all horror films need to have a little bit of humor.
I have to say I was tickled too.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yes.
And you, young lady, how was it dealing with our favorite mama?
Oh, it was intense. But again, I had so much fun. My character is such a brat and yet a little crass, and I love that. So it was a lot of fun. And I got a little down and dirty with Comatose mother too. So that was wild.
Okay, and when you were reading for the part, how did you feel about the script?
I loved reading it. Jonathan is an amazing writer. Seriously, like, it was fun read. I was looking really forward to doing it, and it was a wild ride.
Okay, is it a project that you would have normally have taken on board, a horror project, or do you normally do something different?
Actually, no. I see a lot of things come through for auditions, and I see them for horror, and I'm like, it's just going to be screaming and gore, and I usually won't do it. It's a genre that can be hit or miss and can be so great. I love horror. But I had a feeling I should read for it, went in and read, and I was just blown away with this project.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, would you like to tell me a bit about Freddie Mercury?
Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury is a clown. But not like, oh, he's like a class clown. Like, he's literally a clown who's kind of, he's kind of creepy, maybe a little bit of a pedophile, who sets his sights on Dorothy over here. Oh, and he wants Dorothy bad.
Does he get Dorothy is the question.
Ooh, he cops a feel.
All is to be revealed later. Okay, so how are you enjoying ScreamFest so far? Is it the first time you've been to ScreamFest?
This is my first time at ScreamFest. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a great time. I wonder what Kevin's thinking, though, about this over there.
I love ScreamFest. It's been great so far. Seeing everyone, it's one of the best ones to come to. Quite an honor for us to be here. Of all the festivals we've gone to, this is one of the top.
I've probably asked you guys this before, but what are you expecting that your audience feel from this movie?
I hope they come away having a lot of fun. It's something that after you leave the theater, you're not sick to your stomach. You're actually having a lot of fun, and it's memorable to you.
And as for you, Mr. Martin, all I have to say to you is what is next in the pipeline?
I got a music video I'm directing in December, which is going to be cool. Look for it. It's by a band named Musclehawk. It's going to be rad. You're going to love it. Also adapting Comatose for a feature film version as well, which is going to be great. What is it? Wendy read some of the script over here. What's your words for it?
It was sick. Sick.
Like
Sick being like the Australian version of sick, being awesome. Does it mean something different?
Maybe it has two meanings.
So leaving that to an enigma. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, I wish you guys a very nice night, and I'm sure we'll catch up later on.
Yeah, we'll see you again.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Hi, hello. Now, I have with me Natalie Victoria representing the film Deadheads, but we had a kind of a funny afternoon. She's been tweeting me to tell me, why didn't you talk to me about my film? So here we are.
Hello. So nice to finally meet you in person versus virtually.
Likewise.
Yes. So I'm with Deadheads. I'm actually the love interest in Deadheads. I play Ellie, the lead girl. Deadheads is a fantastic movie that you guys are all going to love here at ScreamFest. It's a zombie comedy, rom-com with a little romance, but a lot of gore. It's totally in the vein of like Zombieland or Shaun of the Dead.
Okay, and what attracted you to this script?
It was really funny. And it was well written, and it was just so crazy. And I really liked the character Ellie because she wasn't the typical girl next door. She was a little klutzy, so I could make her, normal and relatable, And also, I had an opportunity to play the zombie bride in a flashback, so I got to get in on the gore. And she does something horrible to the lead actor, but I won't spoil it.
Okay, we'll leave that as an enigma for whoever comes to see your movie. Now, what is next in the pipeline for you, young lady? Are you just an actress, or do you do anything else also?
I do other things too. I am definitely a working actress right now. I have a couple of projects lined up. One's called The Lookout. It's a crime drama shooting next fall. I actually booked the lead in that, so I'm very excited. It'll be a very moody, more Tribeca Toronto type film versus this like fun comedy. I also have a fun comedy. I was lucky enough to book the lead in that too. It's called Closed Captioning. We start shooting that in the spring as well. So, yeah, come to
Fantastic. And is this the first time you've come to ScreamFest?
It is my first time at ScreamFest, yes, and I'm loving it.
Fantastic. And your film, is it been entered into this festival for the first time, or has that gone to any other festival?
It's definitely been at other festivals. We just got back from London. We were lucky enough to get accepted to film for Fright Fest, where we had our UK premiere. We've been all over Europe, honestly, playing theatrically in Germany and France and the UK as well as a couple of other festivals. We have the Austin Film Festival coming up. We're playing opening night at the Austin Film Festival, and also they give us an encore on Sunday. So we're excited about that. And we're in Toronto after dark, which I'm super psyched. So I'm going to be going to all of them. I'm not going to be getting a lot of sleep, but it's going to be good.
Sounds like you're going to be having a real party. I don't think you're going to have time to be doing any tweeting, young lady.
You would be surprised.
I dare say. Well, listen, have a great night, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.